2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travellers Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Corock down on the course following our featured group today.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be fireworks out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back and forth at each other on social media. They have something to prove out on this golf course today.
No, filled with talent is Lexi Thompson. This is going to be a tight tussle. I can't wait to see how this one plays out.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here. Wow, that drive. Incredible stuff. Over 300 yards. Huh.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Ooh, just missed that one. That hole's done.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
He's in a share of 5th position. The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a putt bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently in 5th place.
Here's Lexi Thompson. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
You like that, didn't you? Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third.
Gotta like their chances from there.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. The 4th hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
Well played, mate. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's 2 strokes behind her rival this week.
Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, that impressed me and her. A couple under at this stage, currently in the lead. Going with the 7.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. And they get a little ground draw here. And hitting yet another green here today.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Oh my. Will she be able to get out of here?
They've got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
That's inside the range.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I got to say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Looking really good, this one. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Par putt coming up here. Nice little putt to hole, that one. And now that finds him in first place. The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill, Ridge. Players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Love coming to TPC River Highlands every year, Rich. I think if there's one event that goes above and beyond for its players, it's this one. There seems to be an extra feel of something, you know, special at the Travelers Championship.
Well, they do have the umbrella that is red as their logo, but it seems like this tournament rolls out the red carpet for these players. It comes off the heels of a major, so most of these players are looking for a little bit of a decompression mode for a few days, and they get it here. It's just one of these golf courses that it's right in front of you. It poses some difficulty, but in all reality, it's not overly difficult. You know, you do have to hit some proper shots here and there, but it seems awfully simple compared to what they had to face last week. So when they get here to TPC River Highlands, they're in a different kind of mode. Like, they're relaxed. They're looking at making birdies finally, because they didn't make any last week. And they're trying to just get into a really nice rhythm and kind of out of what they experienced the week before.
And that putt will end up short.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
It's just about 3 feet away.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second. The par 4 seventh, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. Two just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. The second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here. Had a fantastic drive.
That one just slides by. Putting for birdie here. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Reminds me of the song by the Tubes, She's a Beauty.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands, a good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Just in case Lexi thought that she was going to dominate the match today in this rivalry, he's come out and put that down, laid that gauntlet down, and now I think things will get interesting.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich, but recently players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
Come on, you're better than that. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good. Yep, they Houdini'd that. That's brilliant.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She got one back on that last hole.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
Yeah, good bunker shot there. Nothing left for the par.
Well, Rich, you think they're going to make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Ooh, right by the hole. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Not a bad line, this. Solid par putt, that. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. Currently -5. Currently in the lead. This is looking pretty good in the air. That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. Just a 4-footer remaining.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Looking good. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And that will take him to 7 under. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they're really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
Great shot. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
That was a gallant attempt. Oh, that's too bad. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that's 8 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Oh, wow. They're thinking of going for this one.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Oh, well hold for eagle. Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Playing from around 110 yards out. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the play, shall we? Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short. Starting to look really good.
Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. And let's have one more look at that shot.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Sitting at -11 for the day. And this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Putting for an eagle. That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
He's currently sitting in first place.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Oh, a 9-foot chance here. Looks good off the blade. Well played. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Well, this lake that is a real feature here in the closing holes at TPC River Highlands comes into play also off the tee at 17.
The most intimidating shot on the golf course, the tee shot here at 17. Bail left, you could find the bunkers, and if you bail right, you better bring your waders.
Not a bad line, this one. That was a beauty.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Getting ready to play their third. that almost went down. Let's get back to it, shall we? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. This for a birdie run. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Just a short putt remaining here. Currently 14 under for the event. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. The finishing hole at TPC River Highlands has gone through a few adjustments over the last handful of years, and it's also seen a very significant moment in the history of the PGA Tour.
Plenty of fantastic moments here. Tee shot goes back up the hill, over a rise, semi-blind tee shot, find the fairway, and you're going to have an excellent look at the green and a possibility of making birdie.
It was the site of the lowest ever round recorded on the PGA Tour, a 58 if you don't mind. Yeah, that one's looking good. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. 9 feet to the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
This one started out on a tremendous performance around TPC River Highlands. The most birdies made, and they are your Travelers Championship winner.
And an outstanding win for this player, capturing the Travelers Championship. Hats off to him.
And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. Well done, Henny Corock. Thanks for joining us on course today.
Luke, thank you so much. I'm not sure anyone enjoyed watching these incredible rivalries out on the course more than me. A pleasure, as always, to tread the fairways.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam. And on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.